Hello. It is Friday morning and we are not at home. Where are we, Mom?
I'm not at work.
No, you're not. We're in Tampa, of all places, because today we're going to Busch Gardens for the Food and Wine Festival. This Food and Wine Festival runs on weekends until April 25th, I think is the last day. So we're just gonna kind of sneak in right here at the end and, you know, get to go to the Food and Wine Festival at Busch Gardens. We've never been to Busch Gardens before.
Nope, haven't been to their park and haven't tested out their food and wine. Nothing,
Yeah.
No idea what to expect.
No, because we didn't watch any YouTube videos to get ready for this. We didn't do any research. I bought the tickets.
Prepared.
Yeah, I bought the tickets online, and we are we're mostly going to do like the Food and Wine Festival today. It starts at noon. Right now it is 10:35. So we're gonna get there a little before the Food and Wine Festival actually begins. So we might ride a couple rides this morning before the Food and Wine begins. And I'm really excited about that because I know they have like thrill rides and like roller coasters.
But we can see what the park is all about.
Yes, because we have never been to Busch Gardens before and we're really excited about it. We are outside of the car. We are actually in front of an Embassy Suites because this is where we're gonna be staying tonight, because we're kind of planning on spending the entire day at the park today. And so we have come here first instead of going straight to the park because we are going to take an Uber, because we're going to be responsible since we're planning on drinking today most of the day. We are going to get an Uber that will take us to the park and then get an Uber that will bring us back here tonight so that we won't be drinking and driving. Our Uber just dropped us off and it looks like it's just like Disney. You got the stanchions you gotta walk through, and then a temperature check. We made it in.
And it was pretty painless.
It was pretty painless.
Right.
All right, we found the welcome center. We're gonna go get our lanyards because they have sampler lanyards for the Food and Wine Festival, which I think is really cool. So instead of paying cash for the items, you can buy a lanyard with basically stamps or punches. I purchased ours in advance. We just need to pick up the lanyards here. And it was kind of an adventure to find this place because we don't even have a park map.
Can't find one.
Yeah, I'd love a park map. Well, we've learned a few things. We talked to a cast member named G.
I don't know if it's a cast member, employee,
Team member, employee,
person
named G, and she gave us our lanyards. We have lanyards now.
Yay!
They don't do printed park maps. So there is a picture of the park map that we have on our phone. It's not interactive. Their app is not interactive at all. So we're just gonna use the picture to kind of guide our way around the park.
Yeah.
I think we need to find a roller coaster.
Yeah, let's go look.
We found the flamingos.
Oh,
They are
beautiful.
They're so pretty.
They're getting lots of shrimp to turn them that color.
So if you guys want to see an animal with true black and white stripes that can get loud and annoying, just go to your next football game. They're called referees.
There's a penguin exhibit.
Look, there's a penguin.
Swimming down here.
Yeah.
Keep 6 feet between your
We found the American alligators.
and enjoy your day at Busch Gardens, Tampa.
We're back at the flamingos. We basically have no idea where we're going or how to get there, so we kind of got on the train and got off at the other station.
You can't ride all the way around. You have to get off.
You have to get off and get back on somewhere else. I can't stop looking at his neck. Anyway.
I can't either.
Anyway, we're just gonna kind of try to walk around the park and see if we can get a feel for this place because it is huge and it's kind of weird to not even have a paper map to figure out where we are. So we're just gonna guess today. We have changed our minds and decided to skip the roller coaster because we have to find a locker to put our bags in. So we're just gonna go back to the festival area and start eating and drinking. Pretty bird. All right, let's go in and see what we can find. There is a festival guide, but it's digital only. They don't have anything printed. And the event map is sort of like, this is it. That's so minimal. They do have a digital version of the menus, which is nice. But it is also almost 12:30 and the booths were supposed to be open at noon and they just opened 3 minutes ago. Actually, it looks like this one is not even open yet because the people are there waiting to order. And this one over here is turning people away. So it's like they're not prepared for people. So it's kind of weird, but I'm excited to actually get to try some of this stuff today. I think they're finally opening up the booths. So Mom went to go get a drink. So I'm just gonna sit here and kind of scroll through the menus. It looks like they have 24 different booths, but they don't have any prices on here. I think that their best deal is gonna be to get a lanyard, a sampler lanyard like what we did. I went into the Pepin, which is booth number 14, and got the Cuban hot dog and the watermelon margarita. I think it's important to point out that it's a sampler lanyard, so everything is tiny, including the fork. But I think it's actually going to end up being a pretty good deal, just because like when I did the math and divided $65 by 12, it came out to like $5.50 per item.
It's worth that.
I think so. And this tastes like a watermelon Jolly Rancher, and I am very happy about it. Mom's first item was the Hurricane, and she is actually writing down what she's gonna order today.
My wish list.
Yeah. So she's selecting her items and writing it on a napkin of all things. So this is the chocolate covered strawberry thrill shake, and it looks like there's a piece of cake on top. That looks delightful. I think next we're gonna get the spicy chicken po' boy slider. We just picked up the spicy chicken po' boy slider. That looks fantastic. It also came with some New Orleans kettle style voodoo chips. And again, I did the math and I don't think it's gonna show up there. So $65 divided by 12 makes each item about $5.41. So I think it's actually a pretty good deal because otherwise that would be what, $8? So
$9.50, I think.
Yep, I think it's better. We're here in the Cork yard. You get it? Cork.
Courtyard?
Cork, as in like a wine cork.
Courtyard.
And it is like we're standing in the shade. It is really nice over here. It's not loud.
They have some places you can sit in the shade.
Yeah, it's not crowded. You can sit over here in the shade. There's like some swans over there. And one of them has a nest, which is really nice. You can see the roller coaster, or what is that one? The
Shirika?
Yeah, that's the Shikra over there. Honestly, this is the NOLA Eats booth. We had the spicy chicken po' boy slider. That was really good. Really yummy. We just went into the excursion gift shop right next to this Tampa Crafts on Tap booth. This one is actually closed, but we got the what's vanilla spice?
Spiced vanilla,
Old fashioned. And it is very good. Here's a bigger version of the festival map. It's really not very detailed, but it's more helpful than nothing. So this is where the flamingos are, and the booths just kind of go up this way. That's where I got my frozen margarita. That's where we got the chocolate shake. This is the booth that was still not open. We have not been back there yet, but I think we're about ready to take a break and go try the other part of the train. I don't know about you, Mom, but I'm having a really good day.
This has been a good day.
I just picked up a lucky penny. It gets even better.
Day here at Busch Gardens. Food and Wine Festival takes place
We
in
got the
southwest
front row of the
Park.
train just by
Close to
chance.
the Garden Gate Cafe. Right inside the train. That's There is a kangaroo experience, but unfortunately it looks like it is closed for the day. It's so weird because it is now 3:15 in the afternoon and there are still a bunch of booths that are not open, and it looks like they're not going to open today. So weird. Well, these things came from the Yingling Butchery booth. This is the, what's it called? Some kind of rubbed tenderloin? Espresso rubbed tenderloin. And Mom said she hand cut that. That looks yummy. And then these are the meatballs. And what beer did you get this time?
The Flight.
The
Yingling Flight.
Yingling Flight.
Or maybe I'll just get one for now.
Yum. It is 4:30 and we were slowly working through our badges. I've got 4 stamps on mine, and how many do you have?
I only have 2 left. I've
Yeah.
done very well.
She has done really well. So we are slowly working our way through our badges. And it looks like, ooh, they are gonna open these booths up. They're open! Hey! That's great news! We were at a table, and the table was in the shade when we sat down, and then moved into the sun. So now we are searching for a new table, and we found a great place. Check this out. Those booths that I told you were closed earlier, they're open now, and empty tables and chairs. This is really nice. And a hand washing station. And it works just the way the one at Disney does. You pump it with your foot, and water comes out, and you can use the soap, and they've got paper towels to dry your hands. That's really nice. I ended up getting the roasted Brussels sprouts.
Roasted Brussels sprouts.
I don't think these are roasted.
No, they look like they're steamed or broiled. Yes, steamed or boiled yesterday.
They don't look very good. But this is a rum punch. Say it.
Rum punch.
Say it.
Rum punch.
Yeah, I can't do that. And that's a lime margarita. So maybe they will taste better than they look.
Yeah. No, it wouldn't be hard because they look pretty sad.
Yeah. I'm pretty happy with our table location. This is pretty great. We're in the shade.
It's nice, beautiful.
It's
tree.
cool. We've got a beautiful
Bonsai
tree.
I
think this is one of those baobab trees. No, it's not. What's it called?
Isn't it bonsai?
It's not a bonsai tree. Those are the little ones. What's the tree at the Edison house?
We'll have to look it up.
These trees are all over, because when I was a kid we used to travel to Marco Island and we would go to the Ford Museum and the Thomas Edison House, which are like right next door to each other.
I just love that place.
That was one of the places that was like, you know how you have those defining places where you think of, like when I was a kid we used to go to the Edison House and the Ford Museum and the Teddy Bear Museum, which isn't even there anymore, and I'm upset about it. Anyway, we figured out this tree is called a banyan tree.
And I love them.
They're so interesting because the branches will drop roots. And so, let me show you. If you see these that look like strings, those are actually roots that are dropping from the tree. Now, if those are allowed to meet the ground, they will take root and become like another support structure for the tree, which is really, really cool. So the tree ends up looking like this and dropping more roots like that, and it just drops these roots everywhere. We've got some more drinks. This is the Posh Puffin. And what is that? That's a beer.
Yeah, that is the Graffiti Orange.
Graffiti Orange. Is that local Florida?
Yes.
Cool. The Brussels sprouts were fine. They weren't good. The spicy nuts on top were delicious and very spicy. We also made some friends.
Yeah.
And that was really neat.
From Brevard County.
This has been a really relaxing day. I've had a great time. And again, still loving this location here. And we've got Tiger Company over here. So cool. All right, we've got the Falcon's Fury Lemon Drop, and there's a fork in here because we took a sip and it tastes like straight vanilla extract.
And I put a little water in there. I mean, I drank a little off the top and then I put some water out of our water bottle in there.
It's almost undrinkable just because there's so much vanilla in here.
Oh,
that is the Tigress Tea, and it's actually pretty tasty. And then we've got the Reef Donkey, which is that an IPA?
Uh-huh. And it's bitter. I mean,
it's like, an IPA.
Yeah, it tastes like you're licking somebody's dirty armpit.
We are 2 punches away from being finished with our punch cards.
Which means we got our money's worth.
So I've got 2 punches left. Her card is empty, so she doesn't have any punches left.
Which means I danced every dance.
You filled your dance card. I have 2 punches left, which means we can go back and get 2 more things for our last 2 bites of the night, because I have finally punched in the last 2 on my card. I got this is a pork tamale. I love tamales. Mom hates them. So I got Mom a drunken shrimp tostada. What do you think? Is that good?
Mm-hmm.
This is actually pretty tasty too. It kind of tastes like it was made yesterday. The corn is really dry on the outside, but it's not bad on the inside. And she did top it with like an avocado crema and some cheese on top, and she did that right in front of me. So it's not like it's been sitting like this for a while, but the tamale is old. So while Mom hates tamales, I hate tostadas because I think they're really hard to eat. This one is no different at all. There's only 2 restrooms in this whole area of the festival. One is there and one is here. It's just so different from Disney World, and I'm so not used to it at all. There are designated smoking areas in the park, but this is not enforced at all. And neither is the mask policy. I'm gonna mention now, while I have the time, we did not ride a single ride today. We came here for the Food and Wine Festival. We came, we ate, we drank, we had a great time. We at one point thought about riding some rides, and then we realized we would have to get a locker to put our backpacks in, because I have one, Mom has one, she's actually in the restroom right now. But it just didn't, I don't know, we didn't want to. So we didn't ride anything today. We just came here, we walked around, we rode the train, and we did lots of eating and drinking and people watching. We had a great time. We're not done yet. It is 7:10 10, and so we're gonna do some shopping because I'm currently wearing a rash guard because it was like 89 degrees, almost 90 today at its hottest. And this is one of my tricks to keep me cool. I'm wearing a swimsuit instead of like regular underwear bra situation. It's like a bathing suit underneath. So since I got hot and a little bit sweaty today, nothing stretched out. So this is like one of my tricks to keep me from getting sunburnt, is to wear a rash guard. We like to go shopping for rash guards, but we can't find them everywhere. She's wearing one too. We found that one on Amazon, and she's done some customizations with some Cricut decals, which is cool. But we would like to find some here. We found some Guy Harvey ones earlier. We're gonna see if we can find some other ones. We're gonna do some shopping here and see what we can find. But so far, I've had a really great day.
It's been a good day. Relaxing.
Really relaxing. And
not a lot of crowd.
no, the crowd was really great. Now,
And if you came for a thrill ride, you're gonna stand in line a lot.
45 minutes for each ride.
And you don't carry a bag. You cannot have a bag, so you've got to get a
locker. We've covered that.
Okay.
And the culture here is completely different from Disney, so it's like culture shock for us because we're used to Disney. Not that that's a big deal, but you know, just since this is something that's totally new to us, I'm sharing our experience, and it's completely different.
Just be aware.
We've had a great day. We've ridden the train, and that's it.
And I really like the train.
The train was wonderful.
Yeah.
I've had a really great day. Let's do some shopping.
Let's do it.
Tons of year merchandise and some really loud t-shirts, zip hoodies. But this is basically like a basic t-shirt, nothing on the back, and it is $22.99. They've got drawstring bags. How much is that? $17. They've got water bottles. I'm just not impressed with their merchandise. Of course, they have masks like everybody else. Basically a plain white t-shirt. Ooh, toothpick holders. We found the clearance racks though. Swim shorts. I got Spirit jerseys on 50% off. What's that say? Forever on vacay. And that's on clearance for $28.50. This is exactly the same pattern as the Castaway Key Spirit jersey. That's exactly what that is, but that's not Castaway Key. It says beach vibes. Weird. They do have a couple of rash guards over here. This is a Guy Harvey design, and it's kind of ugly, I think. It says it's $36, and I don't know. It's fine. I think we'll keep looking, see what else we can find. I'm actually kind of totally underwhelmed by the merchandise offered in their shops. It's just not like really exciting. They do have some Spirit jerseys. Busch Gardens. And it has a giraffe on the back, which is really cool. And it is $54.99. They've got a really pretty purple with like an elephant flower on the front. It says elephants on the back. They have a pink flamingo. That's really pretty. This is a different pink. And it just says Busch Gardens. And then this one says tiger. It actually has a tiger on the back. In glitter, which is cool. So that's pretty. But overall, I'm still super underwhelmed. Time to get an Uber back to the embassy. We are back home now, obviously. We are not in Tampa anymore. We had a really good time at the Busch Gardens Food
I
and Wine
enjoyed
Festival.
it. I did.
Yeah, so did I. I think the lanyard was a really great deal. I
Yeah.
think the cat's in the back squealing.
She is.
Yeah. We've done some talking, and I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna do another video. The next video that goes up on this channel is gonna be all about the Busch Gardens Food and Wine Festival. We're gonna do a review video talking about the different types of
We ate
food.
and drank a lot, so we should review it.
Yeah, so we're not gonna finish this video that way, so that this is gonna be the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I had a really great time. I think you had a really great time.
I did. And you guys came along. Thanks.
Yeah, so you guys will see us in the review video up next. Do you have something to say?